Hello and welcome to Cloud Forest Vibes. My name's Bobby, and this is how I grow orchids and carnivorous plants. Hello and welcome again to Cloud Forest Vibes. I have an unboxing today, but this is a rather special one. I actually had a friend of mine, well, a couple friends of mine, buy me a gift. They know I love Tarzan, and that's just that. There's an orchid I've been looking for. They were aware of it. They do not want to be mentioned, so I'm not going to mention them, but I am going to go ahead and unbox this plant, and we're just going to see what we've got. So, pulling out the fluff. Oh my gosh, there's two things in here. Oh, cool pack. That's awesome. Man, this is exciting. I have wanted one of these plants for a very, 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 very long time. It's almost, you could call it a bucket list orchid in a way. I have admired them. Again, it's one of those ones that I keep admiring. Oh wow. Ooh, it's hot and steamy in here. That's not good for this plant. It is 97 degrees outside today. So, I don't know if you guys have already read the tag or not, but what we have here is a Dendrobium cuthbertsonii red. I have been after one of these plants forever, and I mean it. I always seem to miss out on them when they're for sale, so. Oh my gosh. You see what I see? Oh yes. Oh my god, more. Oh wow. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. Man, it has been just a horrendous week. It really has. It has been such a rough week, and I cannot tell you the joy that this brings me. Again, guys, you know who you are. Thank you so much. I just can't even thank you enough. This is so special. This is so awesome. And look at that. I don't know if that's going to make it. I've never had one of these. But look at that flower. I need to get some. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and do this. We're going to get this sorted out right away. I'm not going to take the risk. I'll be back. So it just dawned on me that I don't know if I've ever actually shown you how I make a mount. I can't remember. So I usually start with a couple pieces that I think might be, a couple pieces of cork bark that I think might be suitable for the plant. And then I just gauge it. I look at where the new growths are coming from. I look at how large the plant is. And I just try to figure out which piece is going to look the best and which piece is going to do the best, where it's going to go long term. These are both really nice sized pieces, but this is going to go in the orchidarium. This is going to go in a little tank. So I think we're going to go with the smaller one. It's got a unique shape as well. It's going to look pretty natural. I kind of like odd shaped mounts. I almost never have like a square mount. I just don't think it looks very, very natural. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this off to the side. That's perfect for just a slightly larger plant, but not this one. So first things first, we're going to figure out which way do we want it. And I already figured out that I want it this way. I kind of like the point down. I think it looks more natural that way. I take a drill. I have like an 1/8 inch drill bit. I do it the easy way. No fighting screwdrivers. And I just drill it right out. I always get hanging baskets from places, and I don't use pots. I never use them. So what I do is I take the wire and I unwrap it, because it's usually 4 pieces of wire that are all wound up, and I get a whole bunch of little pieces of this out of it. That's what I've done basically all my mounts. I've bought wire once and I realized that I had plenty, so I do it the same as a lot of people. I feed it in from the back, the largest portion of it, and I just push it over the top, bend it straight up, and I take a pair of pliers and just give it one twist. I have cutting pliers here. I cut the little tip off down low so we don't catch ourselves on it. And that's that. Don't need a very long hanger. It's going to go in the orchidarium. I just need a short little hook so I can hook it into the egg crate diffuser that I use as my background. And that's that. So get this all cleaned up and out of our way. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take this take this mount over to the sink and just give it a good wash, and I'll be right back. So I was halfway through getting this out of its pot when my camera clicked, which means I didn't press record. So sorry about that. I just used the tweezers and kind of pulled it out, but we've got it here, and we do have some nice looking roots. So I have peroxide. I was able to finally find some. Such a blessing. All this COVID stuff going on, alcohol and peroxide are a hot commodity, and I did not get enough to stock up on. I never thought I'd need it. So sprayed our roots down with our peroxide, 3%, and I really don't think I'm going to mess with them at all. They've already been exposed to the heat. I mean, there's like a couple in here that can come out, but I'm really not going to mess with it too much. Yeah, pretty good root system. So that's that. What am I going to do with you? That might go in a tray. We'll see what we do. Anyhow, looks like there's a new growth coming on right here, and I do believe that back here is the oldest part of the plant. I might be wrong. It might be these in the middle. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and strap it on there. I believe like that. Yeah. Cheat it up a little bit. I'm going to strap it on there first. And then I am going to plant this with live sphagnum moss. It's a cloud forest dweller. It should really like the moss. I anticipate good things. So I've got the fishing line out. Make our little lasso and get it attached to our piece of cork bark. I'm not going to mess with these roots too much, but I want to spread them out just a little bit. I'm going to give it our first turn up here, closer to the base of the plant itself. One across the middle section of them, and then one down here at the bottom. Then we're going to go ahead and take, kick the camera, why don't you? We're going to go ahead and take a corner. I think we're going to go for this corner right now. It looks really nice. Nice and healthy moss. just going to form a little mat down here. Get a little bit more. And I think that's the ticket right there. So we will throw a couple more wraps on here to secure this on. And that is going to be that. We'll come back here to our V. We're going to pass our line through it. Get this thing tied on here. So to make the hook on the mount, I literally just take the tip of it, I give it a little bend, and then I do the same thing below it one time. And that makes kind of a long hook that really does work perfectly in my orchidarium. That's how I do mine for all my little miniature mounts. And it really does prop them up quite nicely when they go in there. So that's it. That's the mount. Dendrobium cuthbertsonii red, and I am so excited about this. I'm going to clean this bottom little area up a little bit. Guess I missed it with the wrap I thought I got it with. I think it's going to be okay. We'll just throw that back in the tray. I'm going to take the orchid and the moss in the grow room, and we'll get set up and show you guys this plant a little bit closer up. So we're here in the grow room. Let me get this thing off the tripod. And I just wanted to give you guys a closer look at this plant. I mean, it really is spectacular. What a cool plant. I have wanted one of these for so long. And I mean, I just really couldn't be happier. Again, you guys know who you are. Thank you so much for this gift. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and get this camera off here. We're going to go ahead and stick it in its new home and show you guys where it's going to live. So I've got it in here now. This is the Dendrobium cuthbertsonii red, and it lives front and center. Where else would it possibly live? That is such a gorgeous bloom. I have, again, looked at these for so long and just never pulled the trigger. What an awesome plant. Another awesome plant from Tarzan Group. And man, I couldn't be happier. What a great surprise this week. So this is Bobby with Cloud Forest Vibes with a very humble and sincere thank you. Thank you for the gift. Thank you guys all for watching and being a part of this channel. I really do appreciate you. And I can't wait until the next video so I can share more with you guys. Got lots of blooms, lots of cool stuff going on in the tent and the tank. But this is our video for the day. So, happy growing. I hope you guys are staying safe. And again, thank you all so very much.